The samurai didn't fear reinvention. They mastered it. They burned their ships. They trained without mercy. They faced death daily so they could live without fear. What if you could do the same? What if you could erase doubt, destroy weakness, and forge a new version of yourself, one battle at a time? In this video, you'll learn the ancient warrior tactics to transform your mind, body, and spirit. No retreat, no excuses, only mastery. Let's begin. The way of the samurai was not just about combat, it was about mastery of the self. To reinvent yourself is to engage in a lifelong duel with mediocrity, fear, and stagnation. Below are 25 principles inspired by the discipline and philosophy of the samurai to help you forge a stronger, wiser, and more resilient version of yourself. Embrace Kaizen, continuous improvement. A samurai never believed he was finished learning. Every day was an opportunity to refine his skills, whether in swordsmanship, strategy, or character. Apply Kaizen, the Japanese principle of continuous improvement, to your life. Small daily progress compounds into mastery. Burn the ships. When Cortez landed in the New World, he burned his ships to eliminate retreat. A samurai understood that hesitation leads to defeat. If you want transformation, you must commit fully. No safety nets, no excuses. Burn the bridges to your old self. Practice Zanshin, total awareness. Zanshin is the state of relaxed alertness, remaining aware even after an action is complete. In life, most people move mindlessly. Cultivate presence, observe details, anticipate outcomes, master the art of resilience. A sword is forged through fire and hammering. Your trials are not setbacks, they are your training. The samurai proverb, Nana Korobi Yaoki, fall 7 times, rise 8, reminds us that resilience defines greatness. Control your emotions like a daimyo. A feudal lord, daimyo, ruled with calm authority. Emotional outbursts lead to mistakes. Train yourself to respond, not react. Anger and impulsivity are the enemies of strategy. Cultivate Mushin, no mind state. Mushin is a state of flow where action arises without overthinking. The samurai trained to react instinctively in battle. In life, hesitation kills opportunity. Train yourself to act decisively, free from paralyzing doubt. Live by Bushido, the warrior's code. Bushido, the way of the warrior, was built on honor, courage, and integrity. Define your own code. What values will you never compromise? Write them down and let them govern your decisions. Eliminate distractions. A samurai's focus was singular, victory or death. Modern life is filled with distractions that we can resolve. Identify what drains your energy. Toxic relationships, mindless entertainment, procrastination, and cut them away like dead weight. Train your body like a weapon. Physical strength fuels mental strength. The samurai knew that a weak body harbors a weak spirit. Train daily, whether through martial arts, weightlifting, or endurance running. Discipline the body to sharpen the mind. Study strategy like a General Sun Tzu's Art of War and Miyamoto. Musashi's Book of 5 Rings were samurai staples. Strategy is not just for war, it applies to business, relationships, and personal growth. Always think 3 steps ahead. Speak less, act more. A samurai's reputation was built on action, not words. Loud boasts reveal insecurity. Let your results speak for you. Work in silence, and let success be your noise. Face your fears with seppuku. Courage metaphorically, seppuku, just a ritual suicide, represents the willingness to die rather than live in dishonor. Confront your fears with the same intensity. Fear of failure, fail boldly. Fear of rejection, seek it until it no longer controls you. Surround yourself with warriors. A samurai's clan determined his strength. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Seek mentors, allies, and peers who push you to be better. Learn the way of the Ronin, self-mastery. A Ronin was a masterless samurai who relied solely on his own skill. While mentors are valuable, true power comes from self-reliance. Trust in your ability to adapt and overcome. Keep your sword sharp, skills and knowledge. A dull blade gets a warrior killed. In the modern world, your sword is your skill set. Never stop learning. Read, train, and stay ahead of obsolescence. Adopt Ikigai, your reason for being. The samurai lived with purpose, either serving their lord or pursuing mastery. Find your Ikigai, the intersection of what you love, what you're good at, what the world needs, and what you can be paid for. Learn when to strike and when to sheathe. Not every battle is worth fighting. A wise samurai knew when to draw his sword and when to walk away. Choose your conflicts carefully. Develop Fudoshin, immovable mind. Fudoshin is unshakable composure under pressure. When chaos strikes, remain calm. Panic is the enemy of clarity. Practice death meditation, memento mori. Samurai contemplated death daily to remove fear and live with urgency. Remember, you will die. Let that truth fuel bold action. Forge your legacy. A samurai's name outlived him. What will your legacy be? Build something that lasts, whether through art, business, or influence. Master the art of patience. The best strikes come from perfect timing. Impatience leads to mistakes. Wait for the right moment, then strike decisively. Keep your honor untarnished. A samurai would rather die than betray his principles. Protect your integrity at all costs. Reputation is everything. Adapt like water. Bruce Lee's philosophy echoes Musashi's. Be formless, shapeless, like water. Rigidity breaks, flexibility endures. Adapt or perish, never stop serving. Even the greatest samurai served a cause greater than themselves. Find your mission, whether family, art, or community, and devote yourself to it. Die before you die. The ultimate reinvention is the death of the old self. Shed past identities, regrets, and limitations. Be reborn again and again. Final advice for a lifetime. The world rewards courage. Hesitation is the graveyard of potential. Suffering is the price of growth. Embrace it. Silence is power. Speak only when necessary. Discipline is freedom. The more you control yourself, the less life controls you. Legends are made in the dark. The unseen hours determine your fate. Reinvention is not a one-time act. It is a daily ritual. The samurai did not fear death because he lived with purpose. You too must live so fully that fear becomes irrelevant. Now go sharpen your sword. The battle for your best self has begun.